Zach Cox, Dakota Randall inside Gillette Stadium, where the Patriots recently held their first practice of Week 17 as they prepare for their Sunday matchup with the Miami Dolphins. Bunch of notable names not at practice for the Patriots. No Devontae Parker, no Jonnu Smith, both dealing with concussions. And most notably, I would say, no Marcus Jones, no Jalen Mills, no Jack Jones. So that's three cornerbacks who play significant snaps for the Patriots that all may now not be available for this Sunday's game. Not a game that you want to be shorthanded at the cornerback position when you're going up against this Miami Dolphins offense headlined by Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle.
Yeah, and again, it looks like Teddy Bridgewater is going to start in place of Tua Tagovailoa, who has a concussion. But regardless, this is one of the most dangerous receiving groups in the NFL. And yeah, it looks like your cornerback group, if Marcus Jones, Jack Jones, and Jalen Mills can't play, is going to be Jonathan Jones, Miles Bryant, and Shaun Wade. Obviously, that's not optimal for the Patriots, but we'll see if things change as the week progresses. But right now, that's tough news for the Patriots.
Yeah, Jonathan Jones and Miles Bryant, both starters for the Patriots who've played a lot of football this season. But Shaun Wade has played fewer than 20 defensive snaps, only played one against the Bengals here on Saturday, and he allowed a touchdown on that one snap. Patriots also picked up Tay Hayes on their practice squad this week, another cornerback, kind of journeyman type guy. If these three guys can't play, we may see him elevated to the game day roster and potentially even playing a role against the Dolphins. So certainly situations we're going to be monitoring there for the Patriots. But you mentioned the biggest injury development of this week is that Tua Tagovailoa will not play in this game for the Miami Dolphins. He's dealing with a concussion. It will be Teddy Bridgewater. Bridgewater, a guy who's been around the league for a while. This is his 8th season in the NFL. He started 64 games, but this is the first time the Patriots have ever played against Teddy Bridgewater in his career.
Yeah, it is, and I think it's fair to say Teddy Bridgewater is one of the better backup quarterbacks in the NFL. He's certainly a very capable quarterback, but this obviously changes the dynamic of this game immensely. This is a must-win game for the Patriots if they want to get into the playoffs. There are multiple ways for them to do so, but it starts with a win on Sunday against the Dolphins. But this is also just another huge break for the Patriots from a quarterback standpoint. I mean, their victories this season have come against Mitch Trubisky, Jared Goff, Zach Wilson twice, Sam Ehlinger, Colt McCoy, Jacoby Brissett. So a lot of secondary quarterbacks there. So this is another break for the Patriots. And again, I think Teddy Bridgewater is a very capable quarterback, but he's certainly not at the same level as Tua Tagovailoa, regardless of what you think about him.
Yeah, Jared Goff, I would say, is far and away the best quarterback that the Patriots have defeated this season. Basically everybody on that list was either a backup at the time or is now a backup. And then again, the Patriots will face another backup this week in Teddy Bridgewater. And as you said there, this feels like for weeks now we've been saying must-win game, must-win game. This is a literal must-win game for the Patriots because if they lose to the Dolphins, they are officially eliminated from playoff contention. If they win, they are very much alive going into that Week 18 matchup with the Buffalo Bills. Win both of those games, they're automatically in, and there is a way that they can beat the Dolphins and lose to the Bills and still get a playoff spot. That one's a lot more convoluted, would require a lot of other results to happen. But yeah, this is a season-deciding game for the Patriots here on Sunday.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, as is the case every week, it starts and ends on offense. That will be the biggest storyline for the Patriots. Can they get out to a faster start than they did against the Cincinnati Bengals? And then they have really, in most of the games this season, and if Devontae Parker and Jonnu Smith aren't able to go in this game, they're both dealing with concussions, so that seems to make them a long shot to play. And that's another huge development for the Patriots, and it's another tough blow. We were talking about it earlier. They've really had a tough time having a fully healthy offense for much of the season, really dating back to Week 2. It's been one key player or another either inactive for the game or gets hurt during the game. You've had guys on the offensive line in and out. Almost all the receivers have been banged up at one point. Now the tight ends. Mac Jones obviously missed 3 games. So again, that's a tough blow for the Patriots. Hopefully they can get those guys back into the lineup. But both teams really dealing with key injury situations.
Yeah, Patriots still dealing with a couple injuries at running back too. Damian Harris hasn't played in a couple of weeks. He's still limited. Ramondre Stevenson still dealing with that ankle injury he suffered a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, really injuries across the board for the Patriots, which is the norm in the NFL at this time of the year, but it's certainly something they're going to have to navigate this week as I tried to snap a 4-game losing streak against the Miami Dolphins. Kickoff this Sunday is 1 p.m.